Hi, morning guys. So, I mean, you probably already saw the picture. You know that this is going to be something unique. I told you guys that we were still going to be doing some of the one-off unique stuff that is kind of the niche market stuff because some of it's kind of fun and cool. So what we've got here is a knife that my buddy Matt brought. It is the golphers knife. It's done by golphers.com. These were designed by Eric Ochs. So, yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at them. If you're wearing headphones, turn down the volume because here comes music. So I'm standing here drinking my coffee and I'm thinking to myself how out of place this knife would be for me. But I do know that I have a lot of friends that play golf. And I can see this being something interesting. So this is a knife that was designed for golfers. So it's got I don't know exactly how you'd use all this stuff because I've only ever played golf once and one time, literally one time. So I think this is a T tool. I'm not sure what to do with it. Honestly, cool thing about this is about bottle opener and some other stuff. But so what we're gonna look at, these knives were made specifically for golfers to carry at the golf course. And we'll look at how they're packaged. They really packaged it cool. We'll take a look at what's in the box and stuff like that. So we'll just take a quick look at these knives. There's two different types. There is one that's a Warney and there's one that's more like a drop point or a clip point. The Ace and the Sherwood are the names of them. These are really nice knives, just not knives for me, and we'll talk about why. Not so much just because I'm not a golfer. Matthew is a golfer, but no, just some things about it that for me would be problematic and uncomfortable. So let's go ahead and we'll turn these around and we'll take a quick look at them. I'll get some specs and stuff off the internet before we do that so that we can actually talk about the knives. And then, yeah, we'll meet up when we get the camera set up to look down at these. Just filming this real quick. I got a message from Matt. I told him I was doing the video about this. And he goes, oh, something that you should mention is Justin, the owner of the company. When you place an order, the guy is so responsive. He actually sends you like video updates. Got your order shipping, however you want to look at it. So he actually sends out stuff. Matt bought a handful of these from him. And the guy was kind enough, he sent him a shirt because Matt had bought like 3 or 4 of these. So really cool company. And like I said, the guy, we talked to him at the show. He was a great guy. So it's something like, I just want to throw this in before we get into it, that the owner of this company is just like really forward leaning on customer satisfaction. So, all right, guys, sorry to interrupt. Let's go back to the actual video. All right, guys, well, we got the camera all set up. So we're going to take a look at these. Now, like I said, there are 2 different variants. I only got the specs for the Ace because it was the quickest one. You can look the specs up on these. So what are these? These are a knife that are meant for golfers. So this is a divot tool. I've never used this. I've never used a divot tool, so I don't know how you use it. But a divot tool, like I said, guys, not a golfer. But this is a knife that was meant for golfers. And it's got some unique stuff to it. They are attractively made. Look at that. So Eric Ochs makes a good knife. So I'm not sure, I can honestly not tell you which one of these is a prototype. Matthew has a prototype made by Eric himself. I believe it might be the one in the box. So these knives are carbon fiber on titanium, titanium pocket clip, S35 VN blade. So let's take a look at it real quick, and then we'll go back and we'll look at the specific features, but let's get some specs. So the Ace here, this one, which is the drop point version, is a 3-inch blade, S35 VN. Overall length is 7.5. So, I mean, it's not horrible in blade to handle ratio, but I mean, you've got some unique stuff going on here. Closed, it's 4.5. With a overall weight of 4.2 ounces. Now, the batteries in my scale are dead and I don't have anything to replace it with, so we won't be doing an actual weight comparison on this. So those are the specs they have listed. It is thick. I'm gonna tell you right now, it's a thick, chunky knife, But I mean, if this is just something that you would just carry only on the golf course because you're going out for a day of golfing and you still wanted to have a knife, I could see that wouldn't be such an issue. And some people like thicker knives. Does have a thumb stud for opening. The thumb stud is kind of close. I am going to say that thumb stud's kind of close. The other one, the Sherwood, which is the drop point, actually has an aperture, which I think is a better idea. But let's take a look at this one too. You can see the Sherwood and the Ace. Those are the two that they have. Anodized titanium hardware. They are the same color. It's just not showing up because it's my ring light is giving some weird distortion to the color. So you can see overall, nice looking blade. This actually, I think this one is more comfortable in hand than the Sherwood. I think that they are the same size, maybe a difference in blade length. Bottle opener. I mean, I can imagine being out on a golf course and wanting to have a bottle opener. But let's look at the things that are specific to this that are cool. Like I said, you have a divot tool. There you go, titanium divot tool. I don't know what else to say. Bottle opener. The blade on it is well shaped. It's a attractive. Get out of here. It's trying to focus on that. So let's take a look. Finish on the blade, really nice. Eric Ochs design. Now I'm going to show you something cool. This, if I can get it to pop out, is a marker, a ball marker. So you have a ball marker here. Same on this one. Ball marker. I believe that this one may be a prototype. I'm not 100% sure. This one's hard to get out. But yeah, it's just magnetically in there. So it's just there over top of your pivot. So a ball marker. And then there you go, guys. So you got a knife. Golf tools, you know, a divot tool, I should say. And a ball marker, bottle opener. So you got a handful of stuff going on here. This is, however, it's sharp, guys. This is sharp. This one's not as bad. I think this one may be the prototype then. I'm not sure. It's got some sharp edges here where the bottle opener is. That's what I was saying. For me, this would be uncomfortable. I probably wouldn't carry it in hand. That bottle opener digs like right into my hand. It would have been cool if they just incorporated a bottle opener here and as part of the blade instead of putting it in the handle where you put your hands. Overall, carbon fiber handles on titanium. It's attractive. Action on it's great. So give me a second. I'm going to move some of this stuff around and we're going to look at how it comes when you order it. Or I guess how it would come if you order it just like Matthew did. So let me bring this forward and then we'll take a quick look at it. All right, we moved that other stuff. So there is another one in here. This is a whole nother knife in here. Matthew actually has several of these. I think a couple of them are gifts. So it comes packaged. I'm not gonna flip that over because it's got his address on it. So it comes, the way Matthew got it, it comes like this. And I'm gonna move this because it also has Matthew's address on it. So it comes like this. It comes with, let's see, the knife is actually in here. It comes with certificate of authenticity, how many were made, Spartan. I think this one might be a little different. We'll take a look at it. With card, and then in the packet is an extra ball marker with the lion head on it, which is why the one with the lion head, I don't believe is the prototype. Let's go back and look. There's one of these. I said one of these was sharp. But this one has been chamfered. So if you compare it, I believe this one is the prototype because there's no chamfering and things on that lip in there. You can see the difference, how that's all been chamfered. This one is much more comfortable in hand. It's not near as sharp. Way sharper on this one. So let's set those back aside. So like I said, certificate of authenticity, date made, signature. We actually met, I think his name was Justin. Hang on a second. I think it's written on here. Yes, we actually met Justin. The guy was selling these. I talked with him at Portland Blade Show West, and he said to Eric, I was going to talk to Eric Ochs because Eric was at his table, and Eric had taken off. So I talked with Justin, but we didn't get it on film. So a whole bunch of tees, which are all embossed and have the company markings and stuff like that. Bunch of stickers. Well, I shouldn't say a bunch of stickers. A sticker. And then some release forms. I think this is another certificate of authenticity for the other knife. A sticker or two. Yeah, these are certificates of authenticity for the other ones that we just looked at. And then, you know, packaged inside and out with the logo. Then you get the box inside with pouch and the knife. So yeah, that one. Okay, so this one must be a prototype then. I'm not 100% sure, guys. One of these was a prototype. This one is not been chamfered on the inside either. And this is another Ace. Eric Ochs design. This one is a lot easier to tip that out. So yeah, I mean, it's a pretty cool product. So let's I want to get these back in correctly so that I make sure which knife, because I know that one of these is a gift. I think Elliot there, Matt is trying to save it. So give me a second and we will turn this back around and have some final thoughts. So guys, this is 100% a niche product. But the thing is that there are so many hobbies that are knife adjacent. Watches, pins, and a lot of people golf. And being able to provide, you know, a tool that golfers could take with them so that they don't have to leave their knife at home. You know, it's, you know, you maybe not want to carry a bunch of stuff. So it takes up, it's kind of like a golfing multi-tool, basically. It's a cool thought. Definitely not something for me. I'm not a golfer. I just never have found it interesting. It had fun the one time I went, but it's just not a sport that I could really get into. But being able to have something that's made specifically to a group is pretty cool. The guy Justin from Golphers is a great guy. I talked to him, like I said, at the Portland Knife Show, Portland Blade Show West. Seemed like a really great guy. They were talking about this design, and Eric had wandered off to go see some. I think he went to go watch the Bally flippers that were having an expo at the front. But at any rate, didn't get to talk to him. I will say that the knives themselves, if they were a little thinner, maybe not have some hot spots, the blade shape on this is great, and they're well made. Really thin on this Ace. The one that's called the Sherwood, I think though would be my favorite. This one is a little bit thinner ground, a little bit broader blade, has the flipper aperture, and it's a little bit more comfortable in hand because it's been chamfered. And I think that's because one of these is a prototype and the other ones aren't. This one may be the prototype because it had the chamfers done on it. But at any rate, awesome, cool knives. Well constructed and everything. So if you're a golfer, these things are out there. Now, I will tell you, I looked at these, I looked at the price. The prices I saw for the one I was looking at, and it was kind of standard. They're about $295. So if you're an avid golfer and you're into something like that, then they're available on their website, golphers, is it golphers.com? GOLPHERS.com. Not gophers, golfers. There's a joke there if you watch Caddyshack. I'm just not going to do it. So go look these up if it's something you're interested in. Golphers.com. They are really cool. The thing that I find the coolest is this little kick out ball marker. That, just to have a little thing like that where it pops out is cool. It would be cooler if it had like a little LED that blinked or something when you pulled it out. Like you took it off and it had a little blinking LED, but you know, that would just be the tech cool fun thing. And then where would you put the batteries? But all right, guys. So another niche kind of weird item. You know, we had niche designs, so now we have a niche product. Don't forget, guys, you've got about another, what is today? The 11th, I think. And today's the 10th. You got another like 5 days before I do the giveaway on this. If you're not already a paying member. Actually, it's going to be done by the time this video goes up live anyway, so don't even worry about it. But by the time you see this, I will have already given this away. And then I think I may actually let this run a little longer. There are still people commenting on the giveaway. I'd like to have this giveaway be really cool. I think we're going to give this giveaway closer to the end of the month, so I will just do a video announcement of that. Like I said, this is a really cool knife. The fact that they packed so many extras in there, you know, it kind of makes it cool. So guys, that's it for this video. There'll be stuff in the corners. If you like it, let me know. I've got a custom knife that I just am in the process of finishing that I will definitely show you guys in a video or two, and I believe that this might be the next thing I film, is my new Heretic knife. But the fact is, I've got so many. I want to film a video about this because I really love the Heretic knives, and I've never gotten to really own one. So now that I have one, I want to show it off. I want to show it off. It was a gift, and I want to show it off. So, all right, guys, I love you all. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next video.